Calcutta High Court has come down heavily again on IIT Kharagpur. The Calcutta High Court has observed that IIT Kharagpur director is trying to cover up things in the case of the ragging in which a young student died. The Calcutta High Court has said that the report of the director is thoroughly misleading, if not an attempt to cover up. We are concerned about every student. Ragging leaves a permanent scar on students for life. Let me now go across to Saurav, who's joining us with more details. Saurav, a scathing remark there against the director himself for trying to cover up in this case. What action has the court said that can be taken against the authorities themselves for A, not having done enough, which led to the death of the student, and B, now trying to cover things up?
The Calcutta High Court has stopped short of, taking any action, but has summoned the director and asked the director to be present in court during the next hearing on the 20th of December at 10:30 in the morning. That's, of course, the director who will have to then, of course, in a further report, say exactly what the court has asked. Now, why did the court make this comment and say that the report filed by the IIT Kharagpur director seems to be thoroughly misleading, if not an attempt to cover up? That's because the court had asked the IIT director to specify certain details in the report that he was supposed to file to the court. The IIT director seems to have gone on a different tangent and said things that are mentioned in the brochure about ragging. But when it comes to the actual incident and the actions taken after that incident to prevent ragging and to really implement what the brochure says, the IIT Kharagpur has been found to be lacking. In fact, Advocate Ranajit Chatterjee, who we spoke to after the hearing, who's filed the petition, who's appearing on behalf of the parents of Faizan Ahmed, who comes from a poor family in Tinsukia in Assam, he told NDTV that the cover-up seemed to be on two counts. One, of course, is the court had specifically asked for names of students who were involved in ragging. That doesn't seem to have been the case as far as the report is concerned. IIT Kharagpur's lawyer, in fact, told the court they didn't know these students, they couldn't identify these students, to which the court again made a scathing remark saying, what kind of director is he? So this is, of course, what transpired in court. And the second cover-up seems to be the implementation of Supreme Court's guidelines on ragging, which is very strict, which makes it very clear that if there's a complaint, students have to be suspended, and then the principles of natural justice kick in. So these are the two areas where the cover-up seems to have been pointed out by the lawyers of the petitioner in the exception they filed to the report of the IIT Kharagpur director. The IIT Kharagpur director has to appear in court during the next hearing, which is the 20th of December, and he will be present in court at 10:30 a.m. If, of course, the IIT decides to appeal against this personal appearance of the director. But the other thing that the lawyer said was that IIT and the police seem to be only interested in protecting the reputation of the institute, notwithstanding the fact that a student had died because of ragging.